It's summertime. You know, we got those minds right, those asses tight, ready to kick off a good summer here in the year 2022. I fucked up my shirt, so it's like the print starts like halfway down my titties. So, you know, I gave myself a discount on this one. But those are the vibes right now as we head into the summertime. And folks, I'm just going to get right into it today. This is another episode of the SoBros Hot Minute. I am Stoney Keeley. We've got an entire top 10 list to get through. It's the first time I've ever done this on the Hot Minute. So I'm not going to waste your time. We're just going to dive right in. Set the vibes right even more with your favorite summer movies. I'm going to share mine. I want to hear what yours are in the comments. Now, an important qualification here, I didn't really go with any big blockbusters. I mean, you could close your eyes and throw a dart across the room and it's going to land on a big summer blockbuster. And if that's what gets you in the summer spirit, then hey, go for it. By all means, you want to watch Jaws, you want to watch Independence Day, you want to watch Captain America, whatever gets your rocks off, you go for it. But when I say my top 10 summer movies, I'm saying movies that really set the tone for a summer. Movies that you feel, right? That remind you of the summertime, that take you back. And so this list might be controversial. I don't know. Y'all might come after me for this. But let's dig into it. Number 10, right off the bat. Right off the bat, we're going to start with something a little bit controversial because I had Stand By Me on my top 10 list for a long time. That's a great summertime movie, but I think I've discovered one recently that's going to take the cake. I'm going with Palm Springs. Just released a couple of years ago, but I absolutely loved that movie. It was a pleasant surprise. It really feels like summertime in that movie. It's something I've rewatched since, and now it's just kind of ingrained in my brain as like part of these summer months. Got to watch Palm Springs. Number 9, same kind of vibes. This was one that Brandon actually mentioned to me when we talked about this topic on an episode of the Vix Flicks podcast 2 years ago. The Nice Guys. Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling, party vibes, good looks, man. It's summertime in a movie right there. So I gave that one a shot. And listen, I think I'll watch it every summer for the rest of my life from now on. So good tip, Brandon. Thanks for passing that one along. Number 8, I'm going with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. There's nothing that says slimy, grimy summer heat and humidity like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I like to watch this one in August when, you know, I'm starting to get a little delusional myself because of the heat outside. Number 7, gonna catch some flack for it. We talked about this one on a recent episode of Drinking With on SoBros Network. Summer Catch. It's a shitty movie. I'll say it point blank. Summer Catch sucks. It's a shitty movie, but I can just smell the fresh cut grass in that movie, right? You get the sunsets with the stadium lights over top of it. It's just a beautiful aesthetic in that movie, okay? Number 6, I'm going to go with something my wife is going to gladly say I told you so on. I'm going with The Princess Bride. It's a great tale of adventure, which you love in the summertime. It's got good summertime vibes, breeze blowing through the trees, greenery, hillside, adventure, everything in The Princess Bride. It's a classic for a reason, folks. Into the top 5, another movie we've talked about on Drinking With, Stephen McCash. You can look at that in the Drinking With catalog. I'm going with Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's another one. You know, something about it, I don't know, like driving through the backwoods in the middle of nowhere just kind of reminds me of those summer days when we would drive out to Smithville to visit family and stuff like that. I don't know. A lot of sweat in that movie, too. A lot of sweat in that movie. Now we're into the Mount Rushmore, and I got to talk about The Goonies, number 4 right there. It's just flat out adventure. It's nostalgia. Every kid wanted a Goonies-like quest whenever they were kid, and this fun film stands the test of time, okay? Still invokes that sense of wonderment from childhood. It makes for the perfect movie night after a beautiful golden hour spent watching the sunset somewhere. Number 3, you know, this might be controversial, but it's my list. This is one I've got to watch every summertime. It's called Midnight in Paris. Owen Wilson, Rachel McAdams, just an absolute stellar cast in that movie. And it might seem like a weird addition to the list, but I tried it a couple of years ago. It was on. I remembered liking it, and I just found that it captured the essence of wild summer nights pretty well, right? Not like the drunk on Broadway type of wild, but that anything can happen, anything is possible kind of summer nights. It's thoughtful, reflective, and it's a lot like those late night chats when you're sitting out on the back porch pondering life's mysteries. Number 2, it's got to be The Sandlot, right? I mean, this is like the quintessential summer movie for a lot of people. We've talked about this, you know, with our social circle, and The Sandlot is one that almost everybody brings up right away. Baseball, the fun of free childhood summers, it has it all. It's a nice blast from the past, fun piece of nostalgia, all that stuff. The total package when it comes to summer movies. Maybe a hot take, If you've been following SoBros Network for a long time, you probably already know what my number one is, but I'm going with Grown Ups. Written about it. It's on SoBrosNetwork.com. I've tweeted about it several times now. I think it might be becoming a bit here on SoBros Network, but there's just something about this dumbass movie that captures the spirit of early summer perfectly. It's that, that school's out kind of feeling. The weather's warming up. You've got a weekend getaway to the lake house, maybe for Memorial Day, the family vacation, the anticipation of school letting out for the summer. Grown Ups touches on all the major themes of summertime kicking off. Were these people capable of a more funny movie? Yeah, I mean, you're not getting like the Adam Sandler of the 90s in this one, but it's a fun, heartfelt movie that you can enjoy with the entire family. Get into the season the same way you watch Elf to get into the holidays. That's my take, and I'm sticking to it. So that's it. That's my top 10. So why don't you guys hit me with your favorite summer movies in the comments, and we'll have ourselves a little discussion about this. Hard to believe. Time flies, but yeah, the summer's already here, so go enjoy it with some good summer movies.